Welcome to the FluentVerse, your dedicated space for mastering English through the power of storytelling and daily discipline. If you are a student or a professional aiming for a native-like flow, this 10-minute shadowing session is designed specifically for you. I will speak a sentence, and you must repeat it immediately after me. Mimic my tone, my speed, and my emotion. This is how we rewire your brain for English. Let's begin our journey through a perfect, productive day. I wake up at 5 a.m., long before the sun begins to rise. The world is silent, and the air is cool and still. I sit up slowly, and realize that I have been given another day, another chance to grow. Repeat after me. I wake up at 5 a.m. with a heart full of gratitude. I do not reach for my phone. Instead, I reach for a glass of water. I drink it slowly, feeling the hydration wake up my internal organs. This is my first win of the day. I head to the washroom to perform wudu. The water on my face is refreshing and sharp. It washes away the last traces of sleep. I walk to the prayer mat, and for the next 10 minutes, I am in conversation with my Creator. Fajr prayer is my foundation. It is the anchor that keeps me steady when the day becomes chaotic. I finish my prayer and sit quietly for a moment. I recite a few verses of the Holy Quran, feeling the rhythm of the words, bring Barakah into my time. This spiritual start ensures that my soul is fed before my body. Now, as the sky turns a soft gray, I prepare for my physical well-being. I put on my running shoes and step outside. The grass is damp with dew. I start with a light jog, focusing on my breathing. Repeat after me. I exercise to keep my body strong and my mind sharp. Physical movement is not a chore. It is a celebration of what my body can do. After 20 minutes, I return home, feeling energized. I take a cold shower, which is difficult but rewarding. It forces me to practice mental toughness. I get dressed in clean, professional clothes, even if I am staying at home to study. How you dress is how you feel. I sit down for a healthy breakfast. Eggs, whole grain bread, and some fruit. While I eat, I open my journal. I do not scroll through social media. I write down my top 3 tasks. These are the 3 things that, if completed, will make my day a success. I am a student of discipline. I know that a plan is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. By 8:30 a.m., my deep work session begins. This is the most important part of my day. I turn off all notifications. I put my phone in another room. I focus entirely on my most difficult subject. Whether it is engineering, mathematics, or language learning, I give it my full undivided attention. Repeat after me. I focus on one task at a time, with absolute intensity. I use the Pomodoro technique. I work for 50 minutes, and rest for 10. During those 10 minutes, I stretch my back, and look out the window to rest my eyes. I do not check my emails yet. I keep my momentum. By the time the Dhuhr Adhan sounds, I have already completed 4 hours of solid work. The call to prayer is my natural reset button. I stop everything. I pray Dhuhr, and it feels like a spiritual lunch break. It reminds me that life is bigger than my career and my grades. It humbles me, and gives me a fresh perspective for the afternoon. After a light lunch, I enter my second shift. The afternoon is for less intense tasks. I respond to emails, I organize my notes, and I record content for the FluentVerse. Repeat after me, I am consistent in my efforts, even when I feel tired. Afternoon fatigue is real, so I fight it by staying active. If I feel sleepy, I take a 15-minute power nap. Not 20, not 30, just 15. This small rest recharges my brain like a battery. As the sun begins to lower, I prepare for ASR prayer. After the prayer, I head out. This is my time for community and sports. I meet my friends at the park for a game of cricket. We laugh, we compete, and we speak in English. We make mistakes, but we don't care. We are learning together. Repeat after me, I am not afraid of making mistakes, because that is how I learn. Sports teach me teamwork and resilience. It is the perfect way to release the stress of the day. As Maghrib approaches, the sky becomes a beautiful orange and purple. I return home, and spend time with my family. We sit together for tea. This is a sacred time. No screens are allowed. We talk about our day, our challenges, and our dreams. I listen to my parents' stories, and share my progress with my sister. Family is my support system. After Maghrib prayer, I have a light dinner. I avoid heavy food at night, because it makes me sluggish. Then, I have my final study session of the day. This is a review session. I look at what I learned in the morning, and reinforce it. Repeat after me, reviewing what I have learned is the key to long-term memory. I am building a library of knowledge in my mind, one page at a time. Finally, the Isha Adhan rings out, signaling the end of the day's hustle. I go to the masjid for the final congregational prayer. Standing in a row with my brothers, I feel a sense of belonging and peace. I come home, and begin my wind-down routine. I dim the lights. I read a non-academic book for 20 minutes. This helps my brain transition from doing mode to being mode. I perform witr prayer, the final prayer of the night. I sit on my bed, and reflect. I think about my wins, and my losses. I ask for forgiveness for my shortcomings, and I express gratitude for my blessings. Repeat after me, I end my day with a clear conscience and a peaceful heart. I forgive everyone who has hurt me today, so that I can sleep without any weight on my chest. I recite my evening adhkar, turn off the lights, and close my eyes. I know that I have done my best today, and I trust that tomorrow will be even better. This was a full day in the life of a FluentVerse student. You have just practiced hundreds of sentences. Your fluency is growing with every minute you spend shadowing. But before you go, I have a task for you. Engagement is what keeps this community alive. I want you to look at your current routine and identify one time waster. Is it scrolling on TikTok for an hour? Is it sleeping too late? Write it in the comments below. Tell me, my time waster is X, and from tomorrow, I will replace it with Y. When you write it down, you make it real. I will be reading every single comment to support you on this journey. Subscribe to the FluentVerse, share this video with a friend who needs a routine, and remember, step by step, sentence by sentence, you are becoming a master of English. See you in the next episode.